You are the first one here, darling. Hmm. I just ate, so I hope there's nothing in my teeth. I was looking for updates on the case we're going to be talking about tonight because I saw some last night, but well, hello, everybody. Hi, IVI. Hello, crime. Christine was here first. She like hopped right over here. Hey, Nico, Lake. Hey, Catherine, Sharon. How y'all doing? Thanks for showing that crime. I saw a little bit of that today. Um, hey, Sapphire. And I had to hit it, and then I thought you would probably show it. I got home just in time to jump over there. Hey, little chicks. Share. Hey, Mel Billy. How you doing? Thanks for hopping over. Making sure I'm not missing anybody. Okie dokie, Sharon. Yeah, because everybody's just hopping from crimes over here. Hey, Robert. Thank you for coming. Chris will probably be a little late. Probably not too late, but I know he goes to church on Wednesdays too. Crime, I'm so sorry. I was at Bible study. We go early on Wednesdays. I always run up to the station, and then we go to church, and then we eat. I go to the station, grab a snack, and then we go to the church and eat. And oh, check my post above, Ivy says. Let's see. Hello? The FBI just retrieved his remains yesterday. Oh, I did see that, Ivy. Yeah, I did see that. So, yeah, maybe we'll look for that after we discuss the case. Thank you. Hi, Ohio. See if I've missed anybody else coming in. Hey, Babs. So, anybody that lives in Indiana, our governor, I did not think he would do this. Oh, yes, I just noticed that, Ivy. You changed it to IVI. That's so cute. Our governor, I did not think he would do it, but he did. He mandated the whole state masks. Ask me if I'm happy. No, I'm not. And for schools, third grade and up have to wear masks. Does that make sense? Nope. So, no, I'm not happy because, in my opinion, it's just a form of control. So, what's going to come next? He's probably lost candidacy because of that. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not happy. Hey, Junie. Aw, thank you, Ivy. That's so sweet. Really, crime? Yeah, ours starts Monday. I don't know what that's going to mean for church because they didn't mention churches. I don't know. we'll just see. I mean, what do you do? I mean, what do you do? I mean, I don't even know how to feel right now, really. I mean, I'm frustrated. You know, I don't know. So, I don't know. Right, Sapphire. I mean, my one grandson has asthma. Um, my youngest grandson starts kindergarten, so he won't have to wear it. But just tell me how that makes any sense. Some of the school has to, some of the school doesn't. So how is that? I mean, does that make sense? They don't even know what they're doing, you know? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm just waiting for everybody to get in here before we start discussing the case. Oh, my hand's killing me today and tonight. My neuropathy is terrible. Yeah, right, Cher. And then I hear my one friend from church, he works at a school. He's the maintenance guy. Um, and he says that they're having the parents sign a form, that they can't sue or whatever. They won't sue. I said, well, that's not going to stand. I mean, if the kids. So what's that tell you? I don't know. Yeah, Wom, it makes no sense. Yeah, Lake, and yeah, I was questioning that about restaurants. Are they going to close the restaurants down again? Because you got to go in. If you go in a restaurant to eat, you got to take the masks off. I don't know. I just don't think. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what there's. They they don't even know what they're telling us half the time because they tell us one thing, turn around, tell us another thing. I don't know. Lunch be served in the classroom. I don't know. I think it's just the beginning of trying to control us. That's my opinion. Really, crime? I don't know. Well, hey there, Lafayette. I mean, I was waiting. Lafayette is from there, and West Lafayette was mandated already. There was a few areas in Indiana, and I thought, well, Lafayette's going to be soon because they're just right over the bridge. I was not. I didn't think our governor would do it, but my I saw a post from my sister, and sister-in-law, and she was outraged, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Because I just made a statement last night that most of the states that were locked down were the Dem states, but that blew me right out of the water, didn't it? Oh, that's fine, Lafayette. Oh, I saw the restaurants, Catherine. Well, I know I saw something about McDonald's doing that. I'm like, ain't nobody taking my phone and name. No, sir. Quick way for them to lose business, isn't it? Oh, I'm doing fine, Lafayette. Not happy about the mask thing, but I mean, if people want to wear a mask, fine. I mean, but when you're forced to do something, that's just going a little too far, I think, you know, but that's just my opinion. Are you, Lafayette? Wow, that's early. I live so far away. You should email me, Lafayette. Welcome back, Sharon. Yeah, but my mom can't. I mean, she has terrible breathing problems, and there's a couple of people at my church too. I mean, when we had to wear them in church, she had to. One of the ladies had to leave because she was. And are we gonna have to wear them in our vehicles too? Yeah, I'm on Facebook, Lafayette, under Angela Hope. Some people though can't. It's weird because I can get friend requests from some people, but some people can't. Like I think it was Lake. I can't friend her, and she can't friend me because I do have my Facebook locked down, like privacy wise, and Lake does too. So we weren't able to friend each other, but Ivy Rose was able to friend me, and people I do still get friend requests. So try to friend me. It's under Angela Hope. Okay, Lake. I wondered about that because I thought, right, crime. I mean, I went to my doctor's appointments with a mask on, and I couldn't hardly take that. Really, I couldn't. I mean, it was miserable for me just that short time, and I don't have breathing issues. Fogs my glasses up. You're welcome, Lafayette. Well, okay, Lake. As I don't know. I have, some people, I get friend requests a lot from good people and crazy people. Well, did everybody watch the episode? Oh, 1 second. I gotta get my drink. I gave one of my drinks. I grabbed some drinks today before I went to church, and then my pastor's like, I think I'm gonna, because he came early too. He said, I think I'm gonna run back up there to the station and get me a Coke, a real cold Coke or something. I said, I have an extra drink, Pastor. You want one of my drinks? They're really good. He says, yeah, because I'm really trying to stay away from soda. I bet he's gonna start drinking these. They're so good. Did it let you find me, Lafayette? Yeah, I'm findable. I just have like it locked down, like my friends are locked down, and my I think my pictures, stuff like that, just because of the wackos. Yeah, yeah, that plexiglass too. Lake said, I did. Laugh out loud. Cher made me do it. Made you do what, Lake? What'd I miss? I'll try again. Hurry back. Sent a friend. Oh, you did, Lafayette. Okay, cool. Sharon says, oh, yeah, the mask, Sharon. Yeah, foggy glasses. Lake. Oh, the episode. I'm sorry. I get lost in the comments. Sapphire watched. Lafayette, I watched all volumes in one night. Hey, Tammy Lee. Crime. I'm sorry I did not do my homework. This working 2 jobs right now. Oh, yeah, I know, crime. Well, it's hard for me too to you guys gotta, like I always say, bear with me. It's hard on me when I have Bible study and then I come here and try to, you know. Okay, Lafayette. Welcome back, Cher. Okay, Lafayette. I probably know you too, I bet. I might not, but I was born and raised there my whole life, except I moved once, moved back until I moved here, Carroll County. Okay, so it was pretty sad, wasn't it? This case. Yeah, I did too, Lake. I cried. And right from the get, right, Sharon? Um, oh, I know, the humidity's terrible. Hey, 10. Right from the start, I think pretty quick into it, I knew how it was going to go. Oh, you were born in Logan, Lafayette? I knew how it was going to go. And 10, I saw your comment today. I don't know why, but comments disappear after a while in here. I did see it, but like when I come in here tonight, it was gone. Hey, Radar. Um, so I don't think it was really clear. Did they know? I mean, I don't think they're friends intentionally. His friends, I don't, in no way at all. I know they didn't intentionally, take them to this area. Um, and so I don't think they knew ahead of time that it was a racist area. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. How'd you find my channel? Thanks for coming. So I don't think, you know, um, but like 10 commented today, they probably should have left the minute somebody started on him and made a racist comment towards him. Radar says she feel friend is lying. Which one, Radar? The one that left to go get cigarettes? What do you think he's lying about? Oh, where at, Kelly? Which bar? It might have been my favorite when I did go out. And I didn't even go out a lot then, but which one, Kelly? So Radar, why leave? Lying about not knowing what happened. Hey, Bree. So Kelly, I mean not Kelly, Radar. So because all of his friends left, I think. Which one though, Radar? The one that left first or the one that went for cigarettes? I do that, Bree, at night. I will lay down and just listen to something. And last night I listened to my old pastor because it popped up on my feed, and I thought, oh, I'll just lay here and fall asleep listening to this. Nope, I didn't fall asleep. I listened to the whole thing. Lucy's. She just bought 2 years ago. Where's what town is that in? Must be new. Carroll County, right? What town? It's okay if you type slow. And there's a delay too when comments come in. Radar, are you gonna answer me? Radar's got ADD like I do. And I'm sorry, I'm not seeing Kansas. Oh, honey, we're oh, I'm not in Kansas, honey. I thought you were talking about where I'm at. Oh, in this? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Listen. Thank you for coming to my channel. But my community knows this. I'm an airhead. And so when you said that, I was thinking my town. I thought you were talking about local to my town. So that's why I was asking you, what bar, where, what, blah, blah. And that's why when you said Lucy's, I wasn't familiar because I'm thinking Carroll County, where I'm from. So you're talking about this case. I'm sorry, honey. Thank you for joining us tonight. So you may know a little something about this. So thank you for coming. And if you do know something or have heard, just join in. I'm sorry. I probably confused you. But yeah, my community knows I can be an airhead. Yeah, like I figured it out. So anyways, yeah, I thought she was talking about here, Carroll County. Um, right, 10. But remember I'm gonna put your comment up there. But remember before he left, there was another friend that left before that. What didn't he? Didn't a friend leave before him? And then he says he got stuck out in a cornfield. And then he called back and told when Jay or Jake or something like that to give him a ride home. I did think that was a little fishy. It was like, well, why didn't you just, when you got unstuck, still just go? Thank you, Catherine. Yes, Tammy. Yes. And in the town was very, very racist. Yeah, and his mom was upset. She said she was very upset with his friends for leaving there. That was also the same friend, the one that left for cigarettes, that um, uh, called the next morning, right? That called his mom and asked if he was home. Am I correct? No, I'm wrong, because the mother then called him, I think, asking where he was. Either way, though, I agree that, they took him there. They should have made sure he got home. They should have left when the first scuffle started. I kind of wondered in the beginning how the investigation would go. I was like, well, if it's a racist town, are the cops racist too? Are they even going to worry about it? Are they going to put any work into this? Did they? Um, but then, they had the FBI come in. They had and they made it clear the body was not there when they did their search. They would have found that body. Yes, Lake says the strangest part was Ellie searched and couldn't find body, but 27 days later the family found him. And that's right. And the only reason I believe that is if this was the local Ellie, I don't think I would have believed that, because I really don't think because that was my thought. If the whole town was racist, and this, guys, is where this is the kind of racism that really does go on. Okay, guys? It really does. And then there's the racism that blows out of proportion, like we see going on right now in the world. But this stuff right here does go on, and it is a serious matter. So if it would have been done by just regular LE, I don't think I would have felt confident that they really done the work. But they brought FBI in, and you know they explained the search really well too. They said that they, how deep the water was, or shallow, more or less, and how they waded through it, and how they said we would have found the body. So the body wasn't there. So somebody must have been keeping and hiding his body, right? Yeah, and the coroner, what he was saying, he couldn't tell. I agree. I agree, Radar. Yeah, Kelly, I saw that, and I'm gonna look at that. I was looking right before we came on for updates. I believe he was hidden to 10, and then after they knew the searches and everything were done, then I think and I don't think anybody was counting on anybody else going out there. I don't think they were counting on the family doing their own search. But now they are going to have to prove who did it. Friends would want their friend found. Exactly, Tammy. Yeah, 10. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what the situation was, even if you were in trouble, even if you did something wrong, even if, deal with that later. It didn't sound like they found many people from the party to investigate. Had to be one of the locals. Yeah, whoever lived there before had moved out, evicted. They said they done many polygraphs, but they said they were deceptive. They'd interviewed many people. What did they say, like 100? The case is similar to Delphi in the fact that there are so many characters, but no one knows anything. Yeah, that's true, Tammy. I'm probably missing comments, guys. I'm sorry. Brother said body looked just as normal as alive. Coroner claims severe decay. Well, they showed it was a real quick flash in the episode, and he was clothed, but I mean, you couldn't really tell, but yeah, his uncle did say that. His uncle made the comment that he was so glad that Mama didn't come on the search. It was really a sad episode. It really was. I mean, it broke my heart. I was really, and my thing was, I was like, okay, it. We were, I don't know how far into the episode, because I thought they were of Hispanic descent before they came right out and said they were black. I really did. I thought they were Puerto Rican. Honestly, that's how off I was until they came right out and said, till I think the friend was talking about party when he mentioned that the N word. I was like, oh, I thought they were Puerto Rican. That's what they looked like to me. I don't know if anybody else thought that until it came out. I mean, maybe it was just me. Yes, Radar. Some lawyered up and refused lie detector, which does not always mean that they've got anything. It doesn't always mean, because sometimes it's just, but sometimes it does show some guilt. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff all over the internet. His brother was saying all kinds of different rumors, tips coming in, and I think it's strange they found his boots. Why would he take his boots off? That doesn't make sense. I don't think he would have taken his boots off. Right, because he had a hurt ankle, and it's not like the boots were together either. Like, one was way over here, one was way over there, and his hat was off as well. Right, Radar, by the different locations of his boots and items dragging makes sense. You mean they? What do you mean make? I don't think it does make sense, Radar. Or unless you're talking about makes sense that somebody else did it. They thought he had been stored. Yes, Lafayette. Okay, so that's what Radar was referring to. Because Lake says, right at Kelly, maybe the comment about being drugged behind truck was true. Yeah, I remember that song, Cher. Yeah, who the refusers were. However, though, we discussed that last night too, and like Ivy Rose said, and I said, I wouldn't take a not lie detector test even if I was innocent, because I just don't think those things are accurate. See there, Christine. I don't. Yeah, I don't trust him. Hello, hubby. Oh yes, guys. Off subject. I ordered me a microphone. Are you hearing that noise tonight, by the way, when I talk? But I did order a microphone. So, hubby, I ordered a microphone. I don't know. Hopefully I'll figure it out. I mean, it shouldn't be hard. And hopefully it sounds good. I wasn't going to, and then I thought, well, I better for a backup in case, this keeps messing up or does mess up in the future. Great. Cool. See what my husband says? Do I get a new mower? Yeah, right. You know how many mowers my husband has? I'm going to tell you what now. He's a lawnmower man. He wheels and deals all the time. And a mower would cost like 10 times as much as my microphone, honey. I didn't order all that. I didn't order that big crime, that big old thing, like, um, that gets in Mel's way. I don't know where she's at. She must be busy working. on her podcast. Hope she's okay, though. I'm sure that's what she's doing. He's got a leaf blower, too, Radar. Your hubby's jealous of his mower? You need somebody to fix your mower, Lafayette? I bet my hubby can do it. You would ask me that, Sharon. I can't remember the name of it, but I tried to find one like my son got, that I got my son for his birthday or Christmas. And that sucker, man. When I bought that for his birthday, or dang it, I don't know why I keep saying birthday, but Christmas, I'm going to click on something else so I can get that one comment off there. Okay. I think we only paid like $40 for that. That sucker's $185 now. I'm like, I am not paying that much for a microphone. Because Mel said her setup was only like $50. So, yeah, the microphone I ordered today was only like $55. Hubby, after taxes, free shipping. Can't remember, but it had excellent reviews. 5 stars. What is the name of it? Something Labs. It's nice and black. It's got a little tripod and something Labs, Sharon. I can't remember, but anyways, but I mean, I checked it all out and everything. I always go through the reviews, and there was one bad review, and all it said was, and it wasn't a bad review. It was a good review, and then it was like had pros and cons, and the con was that the length of the cord was like, the person was upset because it didn't reach that far, and that's not an issue for me. Yeah, it's from a laptop. No, it wasn't that, Cher. Not Techless. I can't remember. But we'll see. Then, if it doesn't, I can always take it back. Who can't go outside all year round? I missed that. Oh, that's terrible, Radar. Oh, Ivy, you know what? My husband really, he supports me. He's very supportive and all that, but he doesn't really like, the only one that he's real, believe it or not, even though we live right here in Carroll County, I mean, he wants justice big time for Libby Nabby. But the one that he's really sucked into big time is the Avery case. Can you believe that? Yeah, I mean, I was watching the documentary on that, and he's like really sucked into that one for some reason. I don't know. But I mean, he wants justice big time for Libby and Abby. Really bad. And like I said, he supports me in all of this, and he'll listen to me talk, and he'll give me opinions and that. But yeah. He's a good hubby. He's a great hubby. I mean, I am very blessed. I can say that. I'm very thankful, but so, oh hey Jerry, how you doing? Aw, 10. That's sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna feed mine something when I get off of here. Oh wow, Robert, that's terrible. So, I mean, the thing is about this case. Oh, really, Ivy? um, is who do we think? I mean, we haven't looked at the updates yet, but now Ivy I seen, and so did Kelly. They resumed his body, or exhumed his body. But do they have any idea who did it? And out of everybody there, this happened in 2004. It's 2020. Now they're getting all kinds of things flying across the internet, but is anybody talking, really talking? And it would be a shame if his friend was involved. I never really got that feeling that he was involved. I just think he was negligent, very negligent. So I'm going to look at something really quick. They have a $100,000 reward now. Okay, let me see. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, you got to go, Tammy. Okay, honey. Thank you for coming. Good night. Okay, this is from yesterday, so I'm going to share this, guys. It's only a couple minutes long. Make sure you can see that. Can you guys see that? Somebody give me a yes if you can. Great. Thank you, Tammy. Can you guys could you guys see that right there? Okay.
With a cold case. And tonight we start with a cold case murder that has been going on for years now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brooke Lennington. The FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information in a 16-year-old cold case. A 23-year-old Topeka man that you see here behind me, Alonzo Brooks, was found dead in Lynn County, and now his death is being called a hate crime. We were the first to break this story on KSNT.com. Now KSNT News reporter Dan Garrett is live at Topeka High School after looking into this case. Dan?
Yeah, Brooke, 23-year-old Alonzo Brooks graduated from Topeka High and later moved to Gardner, Kansas. In 2004, he went to a party and was never seen alive again. His body was found in a creek, and the coroner couldn't determine a cause of death. And now, 16 years later, the FBI is asking the public for help.
It defies reason to believe that Alonzo's death was a suicide or that he somehow accidentally tumbled into a relatively shallow creek in Linn County, leaving behind his boots and hat, all with no witnesses whatsoever.
Police searched for 23-year-old Alonzo Brooks in 2004 when he never returned home from a party. A month after his disappearance, they found his body in a creek, but it was so deteriorated the autopsy couldn't find a cause of death. Brooks was at a party of around 100 people, which Brooks only knew a few people and was only one of 3 black people at the party.
There are numerous reports from those who attended of fights breaking out during the party, sometimes described even as brawls. There are also reports of racist comments being made.
U.S. Attorney Stephen McAllister says a Netflix show called The Official Unsolved Mysteries brought the case to his attention last year, causing them to reopen it and now listing it as a hate crime. Now the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information in the case, and Brooks's parents are asking people to come forward.
I can't tell you what it's like just wondering and knowing that there's somebody out there that knows what went on. And so we're asking for your help.
A family is hoping for closure after 16 years of not knowing what happened to their son. And Brooks does have family that lives here in Topeka, and tonight at KSNT News at 10, we'll share their thoughts on the new development. Live in Topeka, Dan Garrett, KSNT News.
All right, thank you, Dan.
It's time to hold a police.
Sorry. So, um, so they don't know. I mean, there was a lot of people at that party. I mean, they know it was probably somebody inside that house. But how are they going to narrow it down? Somebody's going to have to talk. I mean, Tammy made a good point. It is like Delphi. Somebody's going to have to talk. It is extremely sad. She probably means a press conference, radar. He wasn't the only black one there. I guess I missed that 10. Of course, I did look at my email real quick. I haven't been in my email all day, and I was looking at something to see. So I totally missed that. So there was other black people there? Hi, Mary Beaver. Thanks for coming, honey. Oh, okay. So see, I was checking my. Well, they did say it was over him hitting on one of the guy's girlfriends, but still. I was getting ready to say that's awful crazy to kill him over that, but heck, we just watched Polk County over a freaking truck engine. But it's probably going to take somebody to talk. And I mean, whoever said that he was held up, somewhere, and then put there, that's probably true, obviously, because the body was not there. And then it was when the family searched. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, my light came on. I didn't realize it was off. I mean, it's really super, super sad. But, I mean, the body was exhumed yesterday, hopefully, and maybe that will put some pressure, send a shock back in to somebody, and, maybe, I mean, put some fear into somebody, and somebody will speak up. Yeah, Radar, you're making some good points. You're making some really good points. Has the family thought of these things, or do they trust what he's saying? How long did he know these friends? Hey, Chris. Angie. Who are you? My name's not Hope. It's my middle name. Who are you? Popped up in suggestions. How'd you know my middle name? Oh, yes, Chris, it is. I don't know, Radar. I mean, you got to think of the one that, you know, he passed out and that friend left him there. Didn't he say he passed out? So, I mean, I'm confused. I'm kind of forgetful, but I thought that, or maybe I'm thinking of a different case now. Kind of discombobulated right now for a second. Well, who are you, Selena? Because you seem to know who I am. I don't know your name. What's your name? I mean, who are you really? You seem to know who I am. Didn't know I had a channel. Just cool it popped up. So you seem to know me. You're so sweet, Christine. Sally Lally, you recognize me from 2 years ago. Where? From where? Well, I mean, you know, my name on Facebook, but nobody calls me by my middle name. That's why I'm just like, and then they seem to know me. But where do you recognize me from, Sally? Ken Maines do a reaction video on this case, and Maines has a channel called Unsolved No More, which you check out when you got the time. Okay, Chris, thank you. Thanks, Robert. Delphi posts, unless I'm wrong. I'm confused why this is an issue. Didn't you know Delphi people? Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm just wondering why you know me, why you recognize me, and why you called me Hope. And it was just your intro, Sally. I mean, yeah, it's not an interrogation. It's just the way you came in and called me Hope, my middle name, and then I didn't know you had a channel. And I mean, it's just, you know, it's cool. But I don't do Delphi anymore per se. The topic comes up, we converse on it sometimes. I do true crime. I do a lot of different, we cover a lot of different cases on here. We do we're going to be covering wrongful imprisonments as well. My email's Delphi Justice because I couldn't change that. But so thank you for coming. Okay. But You can call me Truth, or you can call me Ange, or whatever. That's fine. No, my name's actually Angela Hope on Facebook, and then Angie, maybe you forgot that you talked to her regarding Delphi. I'm maybe, but I've never gone by Hope. That was Sally. That's what really, because I've never gone by Hope. I'm at Angela Hope on Facebook, so that's kind of what caught me off guard. And then I did used to do Delphi, but that's what really caught me off guard, Sally, is I've never gone by just Hope. But you can call me Ange, or you can call me Truth, or whatever. Most people call me Ange or Angie. And yeah, when I get newbies, I do ask questions, because there are a lot of trolls out there. So, but it's all good, Sally or Salina, whichever you prefer to be called. So, guys, tomorrow, that's what I was looking at to see. We will either be talking about the Tylenol murders, or Chris sent me something about a guy that's been wrongfully imprisoned. I haven't decided which yet. I know I've got a busy day tomorrow. I've got to go to Lafayette. My mom's got a doctor's appointment. I hate going there, That's okay, Sally. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Like I said, it just caught me off guard because you called me Hope and Babs. And I do know that there are people that listen and don't talk. They just don't like to talk, and they'll comment to me after the show or later on, or they'll email me. They just don't feel comfortable yet, because of things that have happened to them on YouTube. YouTube can be a crazy world. We all know that. Oh yes, Chris. Kelly's from Kansas. Or no. Sorry. Her sister's from Kansas, where this case is. You should have been here for that one too. She told me her sister just bought a bar there. I thought she meant here. So I was like, what bar? And she was telling me, and I'm like, well, that must be new, because I've never heard of it. And then it dawned on me she was talking about there in Kansas. We really have a nice community here, Sally. We really do. I mean, I really have a very wonderful, loving community here. But there are some, crazies out there. So, oh, your grandma did, Kelly? I'm sorry. I thought you said your sister. And yes, Lord and Arts, their channel is great. As a matter of fact, when I do my research, I love to head to his channel. I like Kendall Ray too, and it's a crime, I think. Hi, Tim. No, that's not true, Tim. Now, we don't do that. Now, I've seen you on Incogs and Cats. I know you're cool. No, what it is when you're not, well, whether you're a newbie or not, YouTubers get put through the mill. So when you see a newbie, someone new come on, you just have to say, and I don't think we do that bad. We just say, hi, how'd you find our channel? Welcome, Now I haven't had that much problems lately. I haven't. We've been okay. But there for a while I got trolled a lot. And I kind of know who was doing it. But, but we just kind of, it's okay, Tim. But I do know who you are. You're close knit. No, but really, she called me Hope, so that caught me off guard. But I've explained it to her, and I've thanked her for coming. And she's welcome here. Anybody's welcome here. And Tim, you better come on here and talk, buddy. Oh, Brain Scratch is Lord Narts, Mary. I am too, Tim. I'm a slow rider. You ought to see me text. One finger. But then my kids and my grandkids, they're like, oh, she was just saying she was watching that channel, and then YouTube suggested me. And then she remembers me from Facebook, so she called me Hope because my Facebook's Angela Hope. And then that just caught me off guard. And she didn't know I had a channel, and I just got weirded out for a second. I had to apologize to her because then I weirded her out. Oh, yes. Good point, Sharon. I was on Twitter today and incog because I got a Twitter now. But I got to admit, I don't like Twitter. It's too difficult for me. But incog put something out. She shared something in about that. Says, yeah, I wonder what they're thinking. They're still here. Chad and Lori still here. July 22nd. I meant to mention that. Thank you, Sharon, for reminding me. Oh, I'm sorry. I was tapping the table. Instagram's not so bad. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about that either. I just use that if I families, pictures, or what have you. I don't really use it to talk or anything. I mean, why is there so many different social media things, I mean, Facebook and YouTube should be good enough, right? Why you gotta have all these different, I mean, how can you follow all these different things? Tin says, I just follow a few people on Twitter and Instagram, but I never comment. Right, Tin. It's so difficult for me. But I mean, you got Facebook, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, there's more. I know there is. It's like, how can people keep up with all these different things? Right, Chris? Ladies channel you mentioned, Angie. Just now that Sally and I was talking about, or Salina, I'm sorry, she might not want me saying her real name. Lord Narts. And then, but he calls it Brain Scratch. And then he does a thing called Brain Search or Searchlight. Right, Wombat. Candy Crush, Lake says. Man, remember when what was it called? Farmville? Was that what it was called? Man, I was addicted to that game. And I don't like games. I don't like games. I don't like cards. I don't like playing pool. I'm so boring. Oh yeah, Snapchat. Jeesh. We like to chit chat too sometimes, Salina, if you're still here, if I didn't scare you away, and Tim. Yeah, Farmville. I used to love that game. I'm telling you, I loved it. Oh, Kendall Ray. Oh, and then there's a Melissa girl too. She's pretty good. Can't remember her name. She's good too. Melissa something. And there is a Danielle Radar. I can't remember her name either. I'm subscribed to so many, it's not even funny. But there's just a few that are really good. I think I am following you, Chris. Oh, you put it up in here? Send it to me, Chris, in Messenger. What did I miss? What Cher say? Hey guys, I made a carton of cigarettes last me 3 weeks. All right, Cher. I thought you were smoking the vape. Or is that how you're vaping and it makes it last longer? Oh yeah, Stephanie Harlow. Well, I don't think I'm subscribed to her, but I have watched her a few times. Kendall Ray had an interview with Kelsey. She's really good, Radar. I like her. Like, I used to be a 2-pack a day smoker, and then I got down to a pack a day, and then now I smoke 1 cigarette in the morning, and sometimes I forget. You're welcome, Shared All. Yeah, Nick, that's it. Danielle. I'm not going to try to pronounce that last name, but that's it. Yeah, Melissa Ellen, that's it, Chris. Yeah, I think Kendall Ray is really good. Sharon said no, but I saw Rudolph. You'll get there, Cher. You'll get there. Crime. I didn't think I had ever quit or be smoking the vape. Now, all my doctors approve of it except my family doc. I mean, she said it's better than cigarettes, but she wants me to quit that. I just looked at her like, lady, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. You are lucky that I'm vaping. Good night, Kelly. Thank you for coming, honey. Have a good night and a great day tomorrow. Yes, please come back anytime, honey. Well, and see, we asked Kelly the same questions. How'd you find our channel? I think we scared Salina off. Oh, wow, you're addicted to both. I can't give up my morning cigarette, though. I can't. I mean, that's my wake up cigarette. I do notice, though, that I don't, the taste is different, and I don't, I'm not going to say I don't enjoy it as much, but I don't, it doesn't seem, I guess maybe that's what I am saying, because it doesn't seem the same. I don't know, Nick. I don't know where Otto's been. There he is, lurking, turkey. Turd. I can call him that because I love him. Driving in circles. I can call Otto a turd. I can call Nico a turd. I can call you all turds because you're all my loves. As long as I'm joking. But yeah, I think I maybe I don't enjoy it as much. I don't know, because it's not really the same, but yet I still, it's like my wake up. Maybe it's the habit. I don't know. But there are days I forget. It'll be like half the day gone, and I'll tell my husband, you know what? I didn't even smoke my wake up cigarette today. He'll just smile at me. I know, Otto, you probably did, you turd. Guys, seriously though, we've got to start planning. We got to make a date. I don't want to be talking about this like next year because we didn't do it this year. So y'all need to be thinking, like, I mean, but then, I don't know either, because what's next? The masks. What's next? Yeah, I know. I know. I've seen Otto. I know Otto got upset too. That's okay. We are bigger than that. And so, but yeah, back to what Sharon said. What do you guys think are going through the minds of Lori and Chad? I don't know what time it is where they're at. Are they on the same time zone? Because they could still be thinking it's not over yet. and they're counting down and thinking, if they're on the same time zone as we are, they might be saying it's going to happen at 11:59. That's probably what they're thinking. And yes, Radar, I did see what the governor put out. You missed it, honey, because you were late. You were late. So you didn't miss my rant. Well, Chris, I know. So is she from there as well? I thought just her, I thought it was her sister, but I guess her grandma. Is she from Kansas as well? That would be awesome. Oh, I thought it was 1,000. I thought it said $1,000 fine or and $180. It could be result in 180 days in jail and $1,000 fine. That's what I read. Right, Ohio. It is. 2 time zones behind, so like it's only 8:41 there. So yeah, they're probably counting down to midnight. I mean, that's probably what they're doing. Or at least that's what they're hoping. 2K. Well, then it got changed because when we went to the governor thing today, I was mad, guys. I sent him a message, which I know he won't read it. His staff will. I commented on the thing on his site. I was livid, but that's just my own opinion. I know everybody don't think. Right, Wom? You think, Mary? You don't think they're freaking out because they're not going to heaven? The world didn't end and they're not? Hi, IVI. Welcome back. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. Any believers in here, okay? For 1 second, did you ever think to yourselves, I mean, I didn't ever buy into their stuff, the zombies and all that crazy stuff, but for 1 second, did you ever think, well, what if the world does end on July 22nd? Nobody knows when the world is going to end. What if it does? And here's the thing, though. They thought kind of like what the Jehovah Witnesses think, because Jehovah Witnesses think, because plenty of them have came to my house, and I'm not going to bash on their religion. That's one thing that, nobody should ever, but they believe as well that only 144,000 will get into heaven, and they believe they are the 144,000. So I would always ask them, well, how many Jehovah Witnesses are there? And they would say, oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, then, but you believe only 144,000 are getting, so Jehovah's believe the same thing. But the thing is, the 144,000 are the 12 tribes of 12,000 Jews that are sealed and that will be saved during the 7-year tribulation. It's not the Jehovah's, and it's not Chad Daybell's, crazy theory either. But nobody ever knows when the world will end. But did anybody ever think for 1 second, well, what if the world would? Is today your birthday, IVI? I mean, the 144,000 has nothing to do with anybody right now living on this. I mean, no, I gotta take that back. It's it's the ones that are unsaved and that will be left behind. But it's not, what the Jehovah's think and what Chad Daybell thinks. All his following. So who, IBI, is it your? No, I want to celebrate before end of world. It's 7:31. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Christine. Right, 10. It's the Jews that. I mean, it could happen, guys. Why? I mean, it could, because we don't ever know when the world's going to end, but ain't got nothing to do with zombies and stuff like that. I mean, it's not there. I mean, it could. Yeah, Salina, that's what we said. Not all Jews, though. It's just the chosen ones that God from the beginning. So you are here still. Yeah. True, Radar. So, anyways, but yeah, you missed my rant about the masks, Radar. I'm not happy about it, but that's just me. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, I just think it should be a choice. If people want to wear masks, they should be able to wear masks, and those who don't want to, they shouldn't be forced to. I mean, just to go out of your house and be forced to wear it, you shouldn't have to. But that's just me. Oh, I think I saw the same movie, 10. It was an old movie. Was it called the Mark IV? No, I don't think that was that one. Yeah, we always chit chat after the case. We always usually chit chat a little bit after the case about various things. And we were talking about today's July 22nd, and Chad Daybell and Lori, they thought today was the end of the world. So we were kind of talking about, their theory. Salina. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Are you saying don't be mean to Jewish people? We're not, honey. We were just explaining something. You did. You did. You did what? There was supposed to be some UFO disclosure today, too. Who believes in UFOs? My son does, man. I'm going to tell you what. He used to drive me crazy. I'm not going to say I don't. I believe there's probably another, maybe. I don't know. Yep, Sharon. Yeah, I do. I believe in these places. Taking my temperature has left a pimple on my forehead. Really, Tin? I seen that IVI, but I haven't watched it yet. You remember that movie E.T.? You know, that came out when I was a kid. I used to wish I could have him. Crazy. And I cried, man, when they took him, put him in the hospital. Thank you, Salina. I'm sorry if it seemed like an interrogation. It's just YouTube can be so crazy, and you know, YouTubers get trolled and stuff. So when we do get a new person, we always say, you know, how'd you find the channel and stuff. But when you called me Hope, it did catch me off guard, and then there's been a few things happen over the last few days that has kind of kept me on guard. So I apologize, but thank you. I do have a wonderful community here, and they are very kind and loving. ET phone home. Yeah, and Salina, you will also find that we are very down to earth here, and we are sometimes crazy. I mean, fun, you know, just down to earth, and we talk about everything. Um, like right now, we usually have a little chit chat, and then sometimes I'll just schedule a chit chat. Um, but I mean, we're real here, okay? We're real. There's no There is no fakeness about us. We are real. I mean, we'll just talk about anything and everything. And one thing is that you all are allowed your opinions, and you will not be bashed for them. We all just agree to disagree. So you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. I mean, I think you will enjoy it here. And most everybody here has been with me from day one. I think you'll love everybody. Uh, Maybe radar. I don't know. I do think there's some things we're not supposed to know about. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's after the rapture, though, Chris, but I don't know. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, no potty mouth. Christy learned that the other night. She accidentally got. Chris don't believe in ufologists. Thank you, IVI. Ah, that is pretty cool. That's that. Yeah, you know, Salina, thank you. That's pretty cool that I was suggested after him. Do you talk in Gray's group, or do you just watch him? Do you get treated good? Gray has very good content. He's got good content. Oh yeah, Alf. I loved Alf too, Sharon, when I was a kid. Yes, Salina, you should check out Crime and Innocence channel too. She's not been on there for very long, but she does a great job, and she does well, she focuses on mental health and kids, covers kids' murder cases, but she also does a lot of updates on current murder cases. She does a good job because she works in, I mean, she's got a background in the behavioral area, mental health behavior area. Do you, Selena? Well, we do too now, starting the 27th. Wow, IVI. Thank you. Open secrets. I don't know. I don't know. The voice sounds familiar, but I'm not sure, Mary. I hope, I don't know if it will, you know, that it'll be able to be used. If it can, I hope that he will, what am I trying to say? I'm just going to say it how I can say it. He will hurt himself and say something damaging about Ray Hanish case. I don't think he's going to say anything damaging about Delphi because everybody knows my opinion. I do not think he's the Delphi guy. I don't think he's involved. I just think he's too daggone dumb. I mean, look how dumb he is right now by freaking talking to somebody about this case. I mean, how dumb can somebody be? Whether you're trying to prove your innocence or whether you're not, or whether you're, everybody knows, and any lawyer will tell you, don't talk to anybody, Ellie or anybody, about your case because it will kick you in the butt later on, no matter what it is you say. He's dumb. But, I mean, I think she's doing a good job. You know, I just hope it doesn't hurt the trials. You know, And I hope it only helps. And if it does, I hope he'll speak up about Ray. Now, I don't know, though, that she should be posting it because his family could see that, right? And as soon as they do, they're going to tell him. Then he's going to shut his mouth, right? So I don't think she should be posting it, especially if she's thinking about turning it over to LE, which maybe she already has. I don't know. But I know his family and Garth's family's on the internet. So. Oh, Sapphire, good night, honey. I hope you didn't leave yet. I just now saw your comment. Thank you for coming. Sweet dreams and have a great day tomorrow. I get talking and I miss comments, daggone it. And I hate that. People might not see me or hear me. Tell them good night. Daggone it. I hate that. Somebody said something about cat. Where does that go? Man, I'm behind on comments. We must start soon where statewide mandatory. Yep. 10. Next Monday in Indiana, mandatory. Oh, Cat won't do it probably. Who knows what? Oh, boy. I talked to him today. I started talking in Gray's group, but the mods attack and say odd inside jokes. That's why I wondered, Sally. That's what I wondered. See, Gray has really good content and facts, but his people skills are horrible and the mods are awful. That's the only thing. They need pepped up. Yes, it's the 27th, 10. Oh, yeah, I don't usually catch her lives, Sally. Once or twice I have, but it's like there's so many people in there. Yeah, I tried to ask a question a couple times, and yeah, no response from her or anybody. It's like, but I don't think, and that's another thing, okay, you're going to hear me say this 1,000 times, and my people probably get tired of hearing me saying it. I don't mind a small community. I like a small community. There's a lot of YouTubers that just want a ton of subscribers, a ton of viewers. I'm not that, because it's the quality, not the quantity. You get that big old, and then it turns to drama, chaos, and I mean, it's just not that. You don't have that love, you don't have that kindness, you don't have that closeness anymore. And you see that with and I'm not bashing these other channels, but I think that's what happens. They get so many people in there and they cannot keep up. No, it starts this Monday, Cher, the 27th. He could have, but I mean, and I know there are a lot of people that think he's Sharon's POI, and now, since he's been on these videos, he's even more. I mean, I had a friend that called me the other day. She called me in the middle of the night, and she said, I knew what she was going to say when she called me. As a matter of fact, I didn't even let her get a word out yet. I said, you seen the video, didn't you? And she said, now more than ever, I am 100% sure Garrett Kurtz is the killer. I said, get out of here. And, but I mean, you know what? And I mean, people have their reasons for believing that and thinking that. And I have my reasons for not, and it's okay. And Sharon, and that would have to be the case. He'd be a very, very, very lucky guy. In my opinion, that would have to be the case. I just don't think so. But that's my opinion. Mary says the voice does sound familiar. See, I don't even hear that. Yeah, Tim, and Kat knows I don't agree with him either. But I do, and I've said this before, and I'll keep on saying this. I totally get and understand why Kat's POI is his POI. And you all would too if you saw his work. If you saw it, if he put it right out in front of you and showed you everything, you would totally, your pants. You'd be like, oh. But I still don't think it's him. Why? And it's not the only reason, and it's not the only reason I think it's not Garrett Kurtz. But one of the big reasons is, I'm telling you all, when it comes down, it's going to shock this community. And it really freaking is, guys. This is so much bigger than anybody thinks. Oh, you haven't seen him, Tim? And I know you got a good POI, 10, but I've not ever talked to you about it. Well, I mean, I just know you have one. Hold on a minute. I went too far down. Oh, you got it 10 now? Now, one thing I'm going to tell you he did lie about, and I'm not saying this because I'm close to Ron, but I'm just going to tell you it's a flat lie. He said, I grew up, or either that people are taking it wrong, because he said, I grew up at Ron's all my life. He didn't live at Ron's all his life, and he didn't grow up there all his life. And please don't put it out here right now, but somebody did at one point. So whoever did knows what I'm talking about. Ron Logan does not like him. Ron Logan hates that boy. Okay? And there's good reasons why. Now, what he wasn't lying about was, yes, Ron Logan was friends with his dad. But, and now, did he know? I mean, was he at Ron's? Yeah, he was. And so, did he know that property well? Yes, but daggone, so did a lot of other people. So did a lot of other people. I could name right off the top of my head right now. I just want to put that out there, though. I think it came out yesterday, Ohio, the second part. It's not me. Thank you, Robert. That's very nice of you. Who didn't agree with you, Sharon? Probably Radar. Probably does want to remain anonymous. Yeah, a lot of killers are dumb, Sharon, but I mean dumb in the way of sloppy dumb. And I mean dumb in the way of, look how fast he got caught with Nicole and Ray. I just think he would have left too much behind and he would have just ran his mouth. I just don't think it would take 3 years to catch him on this. And I just What about him would shock the community? Why would it shock the community? What about Garrett Kurtz would shock the community? Nothing. I'm telling you, think about it. What's going to shock the community, guys? Just think a little bit. You've been with me from day one. Think hard. Yeah, I'm quitting too. Guys, if it is him, I'm done. My YouTube is just going to be freaking chit chat, man, from here on out. I'm convinced that whoever's responsible has never been tipped in and possibly has ties to law enforcement. Well, I don't agree with the first part, Chris, because I believe they know. But I could, but I really do believe they know. Now, this is, and here's the thing, that if it was him, then there had to be somebody with him that covered it all up. But don't you think he'd be running his mouth like I don't know what way before now to get off of everything? And don't you think he'd done ran his mouth to Garth? I mean, don't you think? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just. Christine. Well, Sharon, we all could be, I just want, the thing is I just want it done. And we all do. We're all at that point. We're all so frustrated, stressed out. The families. I just want this so done for these families. The way we feel times 100 for the families. It's got to be something, it's got to be something, somebody huge hiding in plain sight. It's got to be. That's what I think, Tim. That's what I think. But I mean, the hard truth is that none of us really know 100%. We can only give our opinions, and think, but, and just pray and hope that it, that it gets solved. I mean, some say it's a cold case. I don't know if it's a cold case. I mean, I really believe they know, but they can't prove it. So is that a cold case? If they know? I don't know. It's just so frustrating. It is. Why, was that his first phone call? And how would you know that, Christine? I agree, Ange. He's too careless to BBG. Nothing would be shocking. We already know he's a killer. Right, Tim. I mean, we don't know anything for sure. We don't. The one thing, though, that I do love is that you all have a heart about this case, in all cases, and you all seek justice. Kurtz came home on 15th so messed up he could not function or get out of bed till after 19th or eat. Yeah, but that's because he was on something that, I mean, I know, I've seen all that, Sharon. But that doesn't mean necessarily that he's a killer. But, I mean, I don't know. At truth, and a couple would be a surprise, and it would not be the first time. No, you're right, IVI. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sharon. Because he, definitely, I'm sure Libby fought. Otto, for a small county, you sure have a lot of. Why are you here? Are you by me, Otto? If you're in Delphi, I know that, man. Or Camden. Oh, Christine. That's right. I think I remember that. She did. Good night, Wom. Thank you for hanging with us, buddy. Sweet dreams. Have a great day tomorrow. Or it's probably a day tomorrow for you. Oh, I hope your back gets better, Wom. I missed that in the comments. Hope you feel better fast. We do know he's a killer, Sally, right? Right, Sharon. No, I mean, is he here, like near me? Because he said for a small county. I mean, I didn't know if he was talking like he was like in the area. You know, my pastor said something in church tonight, and I had to sit there for a minute and look at him and wait for him to, because I'm like, okay, you guys know I'm an airhead, and I had to figure out if you were being serious or if you were joking, Pastor. I said, I have a friend on my channel, and I have to do that a lot with him to figure out if he's joking or being serious. And y'all know I'm talking about Otto, right? Okay, Otto. See? Because I'm an airhead. Okay, I'm going to move down. Oh my goodness. I made it to the bottom. Woohoo. Wow. What do you think about that? Okay, Sharon, hurry back. I'm going to sign off when you come back. I'm going to eat my potato boats. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early. Chris, I wish I had your brain, man. I tell you, I don't know how you hold all this together, but you're good. One of these nights, you're going to come on here with me. You like how I order you around? Oh, good night, Cher, honey. Thanks for coming. Sweet dreams. I hate that I can't, if I make comments on my own chat, I can't do emojis. Well, not from my computer. But if I'm in somebody else's chat, I can. It really gripes me. No, Cher's saying goodnight to you, Chris, because you said goodnight to her, I think. My eyelids are getting heavy, too. I know, Otto. I mean, he's on it. I mean, I don't know how he is on it, man. And he works. Cher. I know what's on your brain, girl. She said good night, 20. And then she said, oops, 10. Either that, you're sleepy. Oh, are you leaving too, 10? Are you saying goodnight too? Or did Nick say goodnight? Who's good and crime? Good. I'm getting confused, guys. Who's all saying goodnight? Okay, crimes. Good night, crime, honey. Sweet dreams. Have a good day tomorrow. Now let's see. Is 10 leaving too? I think everybody's getting confused. And I don't know who's all leaving. I think just Sharon Crime are leaving. Did 10 leave? Oh, did 10? So 10 did leave too. Good night, 10. Okay, 10. 10's lurking. Okay. I'm waiting for Sharon to get back, and then I'm going to sign off. And then, like I said, tomorrow we're either going to do Tylenol murders or this wrongful imprisonment case. We are going to look into Tylenol murders, though. I just don't know if it's going to be tomorrow yet. Yeah, I started getting confused. What time, crime? Well, I'll be here, so I should not miss that. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't have anything. I will be there tomorrow, honey. Freaking psychos. All right. See you tomorrow night, crime. Sweet dreams, darling. I'm going to try. I don't know. Let's see what time I go on tomorrow. That's why you're up all night. I don't think so, Radar. I think she's her family. She's gonna start spending time with her family. I think she's only gonna do weekends. I think. She's not gonna do Wednesdays for a while. Wednesday's her night, but she's not going to do it for a while. And I think she'll do Fridays or Saturdays. She's working extra too. Yeah, she's usually on Saturdays, IVI. Once in a while, she'll do Fridays instead. It depends on what's going on. Mostly Saturdays, though. You're right. Okay, Sharon's back. I was waiting on you, honey, before I said goodnight. So, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. We're either going to do the Tylenol murders, or Chris sent me a wrongful imprisonment. But you will know because I will schedule it. I probably won't schedule it till tomorrow, though. Wish me luck, though, on the research. I've got a busy day tomorrow, so y'all don't have to do any homework. It'll all be on me and Chris. He already knows all about it. So, thank you, Tin. So you guys, thank you all for being here again and supporting this chat. So you guys have a good night, okay? Sweet dreams. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. The headline reader. I am so tired. It hit me all of a sudden, guys. But you guys have a great day tomorrow, okay? And I will see you in Crimes Chat, and then I will see you tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time. I don't know how long Crime will be on. It'll probably be about the same time. I'll probably schedule it at the same time, and then depending on, what time Crime gets off, maybe I'll come on a little earlier, so just watch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got confused there. It gets a little confusing when all the good nights come in. So, all right, you awesome peeps. Much love. I will see you tomorrow. All right. God bless.